If they don't, they're just going to have the three of them just strung along the midfield area, just popping passes to each other, and Manchester United will be quite happy if they do so.
Well, Gary Pallister was trying to find Gary Neville, and it was a terrible attempt. In truth, it's led in McManaman, and Pallister puts his hand to his mouth in amazement, really, that he could make such a mistake. Neville was in absolutely acres of space on the right.
Just bobbles
the
up,
miss kick.
It just bobbles up, to be fair to Gary Pallister, but this ball from Buono is an absolute peach. And I think that is where, if he has a fault, Steve McManaman, he's got to work in it more. That's a decent chance. He's only 18 yards from goal. It sets up quite beautifully, and he really scuffs it.
Well, I don't know what David James was calling there, but it should have been for the defender to clear it. Wouldn't have run through to him. Andy Cole would have got in the way.
Well, I thought he shouted keepers as well, Martin, to be fair to him, and I thought he's taking a chance. I thought that Éric Cole was in there.
Oh, it's a terrific header.
And then they really attacked it, and attacked it early. Look, there's not one in sight yet. Suddenly they appear en masse. Matt Wright's just half a yard away from him. He's not close enough, you can see that. You cannot give someone like Gary Pallister that time, that space, because that's the inevitable outcome.
Well, Gary Pallister, who's had a little bit of a shaky time defensively over the last few weeks, he'd be the first to admit that, has produced as an attacking force here. Well, you can talk, and quite rightly Andy mentions the marking wasn't good enough. And James starting to go and hoping. Oh, there's an interception here for Andy Cole. Confusion between Kwame and goalkeeper, and Cole could have doubled Manchester United's lead.
I fancied him. He did the first bit really well. You watch the way he doesn't even go in for the challenge, he just reads the knockback. He did that bit beautifully. He knows he's got to play it first time. It's not his strong side, he's left, and I think that shows. I think had that been the other side, he might have stroked that a bit more accurately. But it's a good chance, and his manager knows it.
McClair, that's a bit more like it from Liverpool, having conceded a goal from the corner. They forced the corner of their own. It's taken quickly. And Barnes is free! Schmeichel couldn't keep it out. The quickness of thinking from Liverpool.
They take a quick corner. Look at the marking on Barnes. It's non-existent. Two players who are good headers of the ball have been given free headers from inside 12 yards, and both have made it count. This is a little bit further than Pallister's, but it's an equally good header. Down towards the line, difficult for the goalkeeper. Liverpool right back in it.
Hope restored for Roy Evans. And here's McClair and McManaman. Such a lift for Liverpool, who fearing not only that the game might be going away from them so early, but the title with it. Cantona cleverly screening it away from Harkness. Across comes Kwame. Beckham heads it back to Cole, who's behind Mark Wright. Cantona is there. Cole uses him.
What we're seeing is not of the quality you expect. Kwame's header there is such a poor one. Andy Cole can't get the chance himself, but I tell you, normally, even on his left side, you'd expect the Frenchman to at least test the goalkeeper.
His comeback from suspension, of course, was against Liverpool at Old Trafford some 18 months ago now. And he destroyed that occasion. Here he heads, heading on for Cole, appealing for handball by Kwame as he came across.
Tell you what, Mark, it was worth a shout. I don't know if the referee had such a good view of it from where he was, but certainly from up here, it certainly looked like Kwame. I think the flag's gone. It's a free kick to Manchester United.
A bit of tugging by Fowler.
Yeah, flag went up early. I mean, this is a good run from Fowler. I'm not so sure he needed to use any force. He looked to be getting round Gary Pallister. But this is the incident at the other end. Cole looks to flick it up over Kwame, just there. The right arm comes down. I mean, I don't know how good a view the referee had of it. But certainly you could see why Andy Cole was upset. That ball was going over Kwame, into Cole's path for a chance, had the arm not been up.
Barnes. For McManaman, on for Fowler, past Schmeichel, but not even yet out of play. It has gone behind now.
This time they do get it right through the middle. It's all down to Barnes, quick feet and accuracy of his passing. That's a great little touch on here. But look at Schmeichel. I tell you what, Fowler would have seen very little of the target, you know, from that angle. Goalkeeper comes out, stands big, makes it really difficult for Fowler, who really at the end, I don't think knew what he was doing. I'm not sure whether it was an attempted shot across.
Pallister, Cole making a run off Kramer. Out comes James and misses the ball. Kramer is there. It's another awkward moment for a goalkeeper thinking of resting David James. He'd have to bring in an untried goalkeeper.
Well, I'm not sure what he was trying to do there, Martin. Cole gets any touch in that, takes it to his left. The goalkeeper's in no man's land.
Now McClair, McManaman racing to the right. Fowler trying to just pull away from Johnsen. He's done so. And
he had a look, Fowler, didn't he? He had a little look at the referee to see. I think he's a little unlucky, you know, Martin, because he did the first bit really well, just ducking inside Johnsen, getting his toe to the ball there. I think it would have been harsh had anything been given.
And he guided the ball on cleverly there with his head for Fowler to almost embarrass Pallister. But Cantona put behind by Harkness for a Manchester United corner. Johnsen, and very nearly another headed goal. Good stop, instinctive reflexes from David James. It wasn't that high to get up and over the bar, but he did it.
It goes straight at him, that's the secret. It is instinctive. I think if this is a yard either side of David James, it's a goal. Once again, it's that little cluster of four who, when it's just about to be played, they just spread and attack the ball.
Pallister gets another one. Manchester United back in front.
20 seconds ago, Johnsen could have given them the lead. And from the resulting corner, David James comes in again, I have to say, into an area where he's getting nowhere near the ball. The goalkeeper comes in there and he cleans everything out. You look how far away he is from getting anything on it.
Well, talk about who's going to finish highest in the league. It's about who can jump highest on the day here. A mistake by Mark Wright. Cantona for Andy Cole. Trying to get past Wright, who saw him off probably more through experience than anything else. Oh, Barnes losing out. Cole had the shot. James can't hold it straight away. Keane was complaining that Cole didn't give the ball to him, and Liverpool were lucky that they're not further adrift. Well, the need to win the game, quite patent for Liverpool, but the need to defend against Manchester United. Liverpool, since the Premier League was formed, have finished 6th, 8th, 4th and 3rd. Liverpool playing the way that has produced so many great recoveries down the years. McManaman and Schmeichel making sure everything was behind it. Keane. Great skill from Gary Neville. Cole will challenge James. Oh, David James, another catastrophe. A gift for Andy Cole.
Cannot believe he's up. The skill that Neville beat Bjornaby with was brilliant. Superb skill. Mustn't forget that. But that's a cross that David James at the practice ground would take 99 times out of 100. The most important day in his club, and that man, Roy Evans, is, well, life as a manager of this club.
Well, the list of mistakes has been growing. Two things in this goal. There was Gary Neville's eye-catching work on the right, but even so, David James at his best, remember he played for England at the end of last month, would have just swallowed that up, but Andy Cole did. Making a bit of good fortune for himself, and Collymore is in the centre. Phil Neville can only divert it behind for a corner. There haven't been too many moments when Manchester United have looked rattled, but that was one of them. Redknapp. Bjornaby. Collymore. Oh, Schmeichel having problems reaching the ball around the frame of the goal, and the decision is a corner.
Yeah, it must just have been fingertips. He was just making sure it wasn't dropping in. Just goes back. He's quite comfortable. Just made sure. Just edges it over. A little bit too much on it, Stan. He just wanted a glancing header.
It's not right. Another attacker reaches a corner. If you see what I mean, right, the defender being the attacker. That's the suggestion that Liverpool are doing their best to press Manchester United back.
I would have expected that, Martin. I think Alex Ferguson would have been saying at half-time, listen, 2-1, that'll do us, we're fine with that, don't take any chances, let them press if we want, and then pick our times to go forward. And that's exactly what they've done without overcommitting.
That's a regulation foul here. And Nicky Butt getting up and getting on with it. Graham Poll, who has been known to brandish the card.
I think with just Andy Cole and Scholes at the edge of the box, this has been hit.
And it's Beckham!
Here. Goalkeeper comes out here and it looks there as if it's in. But there's so much bend on it. Too much. Certainly got it down. But that gives us a chance to look at the Cole goal and where he actually starts his run. Look at Andy Cole. Not happy just to drift at the front post, but just pulls away to the back. He thinks, well, it's been a waste. It wasn't.
Kept him out for a while, well, he's certainly got his own back today. Berger, that's a great cross. Schmeichel smothers it from Robbie Fowler.
It's been a nearly day for Robbie Fowler, Martin. That's about the third time now he's gotten in there. Just gets away from him slightly, and if it gets that far away from you, and Peter Schmeichel's in goal, invariably that huge frame is off his line so quickly again.
Just making sure Manchester United keep the ball. Well, as his touch made it awkward for Kramer. Cole's in again.
No, you can't believe that. That is as much a gift as you're going to get at Anfield. I mean, his last goal was a gift, there's no doubt about that. But for a clear-cut chance and pick your spot.
Catch us if you can, is Manchester United's message at Anfield.